YouTube really can trap you if you're not careful, and whether you're a consumer or a creator, you are probably going to get trapped in one of the three cycles of YouTube at one point or another. And I've been through each and every one of these cycles myself. So in this video, I'm going to show you what each one of those cycles are and how to avoid getting trapped by them. Now you're going to start like anyone else, just watching videos on the platform casually from your favourite creators for entertainment purposes, just to pass the time. And you might just start watching one or two videos every so often, a week or whatever, but then before long, you're going to start getting sucked into it, because the whole point of the YouTube algorithm is to keep you watching as many videos as possible, to keep you on the platform for as long as possible. So you might start off as a casual viewer, but before long, you're going to end up getting sucked into the first trap, which is that you just are a consumer obsessed with the platform that cannot stop watching videos, whether that's a long stream from your favorite streamer or whether it's just a whole playlist of videos from your favorite creator. And that is where you get sucked into the first trap, where you get stuck on the platform watching videos. Now then you start watching videos from your favorite creator and you think, well, I could do this. This person is traveling the world. They're getting paid multiple six figures a year, getting sent loads of free gear and equipment and products by their favorite brands, making loads of money, while I'm stuck in a 9-to-5 job, working all the hours under the sun just to make minimum wage and make ends meet. So you are now enticed by the idea of, well, if they can make videos, so do I. I've got a mobile phone or a camera that I can start filming videos with. It's not that difficult. I can do it. So then you get drawn into the second cycle, which is the learning, because now you're intrigued by the idea of being a creator yourself. So you start watching loads of educational based videos, probably like this one, on how to grow on YouTube, how to make good titles, how to make good thumbnails, how to do storytelling, what the best cameras are to get, what the best settings are, how to do live streaming, how to do a microphone setup, and everything you need to know to be a YouTube creator. And you're going to start watching video after video after video, and now you're sucked into another cycle, which is watching tons of educational videos. And if you're anything like me and you get really bad hyperfocus, then once you've got something in your head, you can't get it out of your head. And now you're just sucked into the void of watching video after video on learning how to become a YouTuber, how to become a creator. Because I started my channel because of filmmaking, because I do filmmaking and photography, and I wanted to create a channel to share my knowledge of my cameras and lenses and studio setup that I use for gaming and filming and editing and all that kind of stuff. And I created my channel based off of that. But now it's got drawn into the fact of YouTube education as well as filmmaking and cameras and education. So you are now in the education space, drawn into that, watching video after video after video. So now you're stuck in that void and trapped in the cycle that YouTube has got you in the second one. And now you're going to get sucked into the third cycle. So you go from learning everything to now going into creating videos. And you start off exactly the same as you did when you was a consumer or when you was learning. When you were a consumer, you just casually started watching a video, and then you got sucked into watching video after video after video. Then when you went into learning, you started casually watching learning videos and educational videos, and then you got sucked into that cycle of watching one after the other after the other. And now you're going to start casually creating videos. Then you might start off by starting easy and making one video a month and just putting a lot of effort into it and to the production value, and then you want to start ramping that up and putting one video a week out. But now you're sucked into the cycle of you have to make one video a week because you feel like you have to, and if you don't make one video a week, your growth is going to suffer, your subscriber growth is going to suffer, your views are going to suffer, and the whole brand is going to suffer. So now you feel like, oh my god, I have to make at least one video a week. So now you're sucked into the third cycle, and you're trapped in that third cycle of you have to make videos consistently. And this is why you see a lot of creators, big creators, that are giving up, and a lot of younger YouTubers, by younger I mean smaller YouTubers, looking at these big creators and thinking, why on earth are they giving up? They've got 1 million subscribers, they've built their platform over the space of 10 years, where they just have to make one video after another all the time consistently, and there's nothing in their life except work. And that is why a lot of the big YouTubers gave up and stopped making videos, because they didn't need to.
It's not clickbait. On March 9th, I will be hosting my last Theory episode.
I'm taking a break for some time. I don't know when or if I come back.
A couple of months ago, I made the decision to quit.
After more than 6 years and almost 1,500 episodes, today's episode will be the last.
Things are changing. Things are definitely changing.
If you didn't hear, this might come as a surprise to you, but I'm quitting YouTube.
They've established their business. They've built their brand. They've built a consistent passive income, whether that's through products, whether that's through ad revenue, whether that's through affiliate marketing, whatever it is. They've built up their brand and their business over a long period of time, and now it's self-sustainable. They don't need to make weekly videos all the time. But for us, we are now sucked into that cycle of you have to make videos consistently in order to grow, and if you don't, then you won't grow at the rate you want, and everybody gets sucked into this. You need to be careful with it, because what you want to do is build some boundaries around YouTube. When you're a consumer, you need to build boundaries around, I'm only going to watch videos that are going to serve me and help me, rather than just get stuck doom scrolling for YouTube Shorts or TikToks or whatever, just going from one to the other, one to the other, one to the other. You need to go past that. And when you're learning, you need to just watch videos that are going to help you grow and help you grow exactly what you need to do, not just get sucked into watching comparison videos when it's not actually going to help you long term. And when you're making YouTube videos, you need to dedicate time to it. You need to work smarter, not harder. You don't need to work for hours every single day or work till 3 a.m. and work yourself into the ground. You need to dedicate a few hours a day or a few hours a week to YouTube, whether that's filming, editing, uploading, whatever it is. And once you've done that, and once you've implemented those boundaries, then you'll find you'll be a lot happier and you'll have a much more balance in your life. This is something that's taken me a long time to get to grips with. I got sucked into the YouTube cycle where I would sit up till 2 or 3 in the morning editing a video because I needed to get it out. And it would just cause me a lot of stress. Over what? Over uploading a YouTube video? You don't need to be stressed about it. And if you don't want to see me stressed and you want to see me succeed on YouTube, then please do hit that subscribe button below, because I will give you lots of tips and tricks on how to grow on YouTube and all the best camera gear that you can use for filmmaking, photography, and for growing on YouTube. So ultimately, you need to find some balance and set boundaries to avoid getting trapped in any of these 3 cycles, whether it's the consumerism, whether it's the education, whether it's being a creator. You need to set boundaries to avoid getting trapped in any of these 3 cycles. I've been trapped in them myself, and I have found the balance finally to be able to do it. And I don't always get it right still today, but it's a very important thing that you do get right. So avoid getting trapped in the YouTube cycle and keep plugging away, people. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Undoubtedly, I'll get some haters in here that will say you can't have your life ruined by YouTube. You've only got so many subscribers and all that crap. But to be honest, you can get sucked into it. The final thing for you to understand is that there is a long road between you starting on YouTube and you becoming successful, making it a full-time career. It's not something that happens overnight, and this is something that not a lot of people realize, because a lot of people will look at their favorite creators that have got 100,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers that are traveling the world making multiple 6 figures, and they think, well, if they can do it, I can do it. It can't be that difficult. And then you start uploading videos and you're not making any money from it, and you think, why on earth am I doing this? This is not what I thought it would be. It took me a long time to get to where I am now, and at the time of making this video, I'm still not in a position where I can fully go all in. I'm almost there, but not quite. And I've been on YouTube for over 2 years. It took me 140 days to get to my first 100 subscribers from starting a channel. So that's 4.5 months of starting a YouTube channel and uploading consistently, and it took me that long just to get 100 subscribers. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time before you can even get monetized. And it took me nearly 2 years, 22 months to be exact, to get to that point alone. To get from 0 to 1,000 subscribers took me 22 months. But then it started growing a lot quicker after that. And now you're monetized, now you're bringing in sponsorships, now you're bringing in ad revenue, now you're getting your brand awareness out there a lot more, then it starts growing a lot quicker. And you just need to do more research and more videos and increase your production value before you start getting that rapid growth. And if there's one bit of advice I would give to anyone starting out, is that you need to act like you've got 100,000 subscribers from day one. Don't wait till you've already got 100,000 subscribers. Start already acting like it. And I cannot tell you the amount of comments I've got where people say, wow, I thought your production value and your camera confidence and your delivery, I thought that you had 100,000 subscribers already. It surprised me when I saw you didn't have anywhere near that. And that's because I invested in good camera gear. I invested in a good microphone. I invested in learning how to be confident on camera, learning how to make great YouTube videos. And then I put a lot of effort into all of them, whether they get 100 views or 20,000 views. I put every bit of effort I can into every single video. And that's what you need to do. Now, I accept not everyone's going to have the money to invest in camera gear to begin with. I'm just lucky that I'm a filmmaker and I have the camera gear already, but not everyone has that. But you can get started with a phone or an Osmo Pocket 3 or something like this, a little mini camera that's going to cost you 500 quid or $600. You can get started with that, but you need to understand that it's a long road to 1,000 subscribers. It's a long road to being successful and making a full-time income before you can replace your job. It's not something that you can do overnight, and you're going to be making content for a long time without making any money whatsoever. So please bear that in mind when you get started. Just as long as you're prepared for the long road and you keep plugging away, you will not fail. And I believe in you, so keep going. And if you want to know how I actually grew to 1,000 subscribers, then watch this video next.